week of Rotary Revival. Yeah, it's Monday, the event's on Sunday. So my last video, which was on Friday, was this running crap. So I came in on Sunday because I couldn't get it out of my head. So all I've done is take the return, which I never had in the VN. I just had I had this set up in there. Just single line, no return. I actually had no reg, but I've left the reg in there. I figured that'll be the next thing, but yeah, I removed the return and it just ran mint straight away. So I don't know, you guys might know better than I, but it seemed like it was the low pressure pump might have been just returning and not getting much to the carby, or I don't know if there's a flawed system. This is just something that I had, I don't know where I found it. Maybe it was off the old carby out of this car. But I had it, I'm like, oh yeah, return, not bad, because I used to get fuel heating issues with the VN because the headers were so close to the Weber. But yeah, so this is running mint now. I'll start it up shortly. It's only 7 in the morning and it's raining. But yeah, the week of the event, this is what I'm doing. Finishing this. Painting the guards. One guard, side skirt on the RX-7 because it's all smashed from drift. Yeah, and then so all that's left to do with this is paint that today, but sadly it's been raining heaps. Refit the panels. I've got to find some harnesses somewhere because I took them out for another car. And then this car's kind of good to go, so this is an easy one. I'll give it a little service, put some stickers on it, but that's about it. But then to add to more stress for myself, I was talking to Stefan. I had spark issues with this, and he's like, let's just pull the motor, because I had a little coolant leak coming out somewhere. Looked like it was out at the DevCon, so we pulled the motor out. And Stefan's got it, and he's given it a little refresh. He's saying that we probably should change the seals in it because it's got old carbon seals. So I don't know, he must like stress, I must like stress. So yeah, the motor is out of the RX3. The event is on Sunday. But he just said, oh, I'll just strip it apart, chuck some new seals on it, some steel seals instead of the old carbon seals. And we'll just slap it back together. Then I'm like, oh, let's paint the motor up. So I'm just gonna paint the motor, put that back in. It's actually a pretty easy job, but yeah, Monday of the event, taking 3 cars, and they're all getting worked on. It's gonna be a large week, no doubt. Even the RX3 has no side glass. It's probably going to be raining. I need a front window. I want to lower it more because I lifted it up for drift and I can't stand it. So yeah, as this sits on Monday, the week of the event, here you go, there's a little date for you. Monday the 26th, the event is on Sunday. This got no engine, but that's an easy one. Stefan's like, whatever, I'll just do it, no worries. So I know he will. He's never let me down. So yeah, that's where we're at. But this one's good, so awesome. I'm about to paint, but I feel like it's gonna rain. Yeah, rain. I bought it all next door. I have to set the booth up in another couple of minutes. This is going to be the worst painting you've ever seen. Sun's out! Yeah! Wouldn't say it's great. It's black. And we had some sunshine. Motor all fresh for the RX3. Thanks to Stefan. He's did it in a few days, just resealed it, all new gaskets, and it's got steel seals in there now. Unsure what brand it is, I'll find out. I'll stick it up here. But yeah, so I had old carbon seals, just an old build, old technology. So now it's got new technology, steel seals, steel 2mm seals. Just the motor was freshened up in the sense of gaskets and everything and cleaned up. All timing set and everything like that, all the stuff that I've never had. So yeah, obviously where the DevCon was leaking, that's been sorted, and I've painted it a different colour. See how it looks in there. But yeah, how good. Just don't know, it's nice to have this motor like proper fresh. The engine's ready to go back in. All clean, everything's nice. God, it sounds like it's got heaps more comp with these new seals that aren't carbons. See the old school inlet on it now, which I'll be changing shortly. But the cool thing about it is you can't really see it, but it's an old Microtech cast. Yeah, don't know when they made them, but yeah, this is all beautiful. But probably a good opportunity to show people partially the rack conversion I did, which is essentially K70 or A86 rack, and the mounts cut off the K70 rack and welded to the RX3 crossmember. Forgive the no boot, just haven't done it yet. And this is the K70 shaft, collapsible shaft, all standard. Then we just made a internal, I don't know what you call it, basically a mount which bolts to the factory RX3 section here. The rack is shortened, they're actually quite easy to shorten. But yeah, so as far as rack onto crossmember, that's all that's done there, and that's all that's done there. So that's factory RX3, nothing's been modified there, nothing's been modified back here, but obviously a rack and rack mounts put onto the RX3 crossmember. There's a lot more that goes into it, but I figure while the engine's out I could show what was done there. So yeah, there you go. Crossmember out, and I just trolley it up into the car, do the mounts, then put the crossmember back in. All in. Messy as hell, but freshy. There you go, she's dead cold. I bet it, oh yeah, need to add some coolant. I don't know, this motor starts quick, but I don't want it to start quick. I want to make sure that it's got no leaks and whatnot, but I'll set the camera up because this is first start, fresh motor. Oh, I reckon she's going to smoky as hell though. Oh, straight the battery. Back on the RX4, oil change, running mint now. But next battle, every single line is completely blocked up. Like, I've even ran a drill through the end there to try and free it up, but it must be blocked inside the line. And all these fittings are all blocked. So, God, this, I don't know, brakes is gonna be a thing. I reckon that if anything's gonna stop this car from making the weekend, it's this. And it's now Thursday, so pretty much got today and tomorrow. And I feel like this is rear flexi to the diff. So yes, if it's blocked that far back, I've got a feeling every corner's going to be blocked. So here we go. So brake line, front right, like this is a braided line that goes to the brake caliper, completely blocked. But I'll see if you can see this. This is like the tip of the fitting. They're just full of like, I don't even know what that would be, but block solid, all of them. Yeah, so all the crud. Freaking hell, this is going to be a mission. Might actually have to call for some help this time. I'll be trying to do it all myself, but this is going to be a job. Left brake line. Don't know if you can see that, but just cake mix in there. The other driver's side I can't even clear out, so I'm gonna have to make a new line. Freaking hell. Cleared out the rear brake line. Check out the juiciness. Oh my god. Look at it. I know this shit needs to be replaced, but I did not have time for that. So I drilled the tips out and got some welding wire and just pushed all the shit through. It's pretty crunchy in there. Yes, this is a get it to the event fix, and then I will have to replace all the brake lines. Can't wait. I got the front brake line clear. Look at these little rust worms that come out of it. Did the old welding wire push through, and oh, there you go. Oh god. Just filming Phil fixing my fuck ups again. And his car, which we just built in the last month. Doing our social trade. The event is, today's Friday, the event's Sunday. Saturday, the event is tomorrow. This car, ready. That car, ready. Well, just got to put the bonnet on, do my own little wheel alignment, because I lowered the car. Yeah, it's all running sweet. Got it nice and low again, as you can see here. So that's good. This car, still a couple of things, like brakes, just minor things, you know. But pretty much ready. It's a long drive for these three cars. That one's kind of sorted, but still got a dog box in it, so a real noisy gearbox. But I've packed earplugs in one of them. This car, tyres rub a bit, clutch stinks a bit, brakes work a little bit, battery clamp, bits and pieces. But yeah, tomorrow's the day. Today's Saturday, so I've got half of today to get these cars 100% for the it's a bit over an hour drive to the track up a real steep hill. Just goes for ages, the hill, so massive incline. Sure, test cars out. You always see cars on the side of the road with their bonnets up there, and yeah, be a test for these three old girls, but sure it'll be good. Yeah, good to go.